You need the closer. Bring in the closer. Dude, no, I fucked up that Sandler interview so bad.
What happened? Had you met him?
No, I never met him. And I'm obviously Adam Sandler, David Spade, Norm Macdonald, Chris Rock, Chris Farley. That generation is their thumbprints forever on me. Like Chris Rock stand up, Bring the Pain.
Yeah, he's my favorite.
It is the thing I watched where I said, I want to do that. Like that, I'll never do that, but that's what I strive for.
Yeah.
That strut he had on stage, the snap. I mean, everything was like a bullwhip, ska, like jaw, and it was so jarring, so amazing. And then Sandler, the way he developed all these great movies that just spoke. The Price is Wrong, bitch.
Yeah,
you can do it. Like all these, like just a way to take like your inside jokes with your friends and make them inside jokes with the world. And then, Spade, Norm, Dennis Miller, a little older, but like Kevin Nealon, all these guys, they were just so influential on my sensibility. So Whitney hit me up and said, hey, it's a pandemic. She's like, yo, I'm doing an interview with Adam Sandler. You want to come by my house? And if you want, she's like, I would love some help interviewing Sandler. He's such a fucking star. So if you could just come and we'll figure something out.
For her podcast?
No. For
for Vogue or
Comedy
something?
Gives Back.
Comedy Gives
We were
Back.
raising money for comics that needed money for the pandemic. So I go over to Whitney's backyard. I kind of fuck around in the backyard. I'm messing around. I'm on YouTube. I'm doing whatever just to make it fun, make it interactive. And then she goes to interview Sandler. She's like, come on in, we're gonna interview Sandler. And I got, my heart was racing. And then he just pops up on the screen. He's like, hey. And Whitney's like, Adam, I'm here with Bert Kreischer. And he's like, okay. And I went full fucking moron, full dolphin, full baby walrus mode. Like just like, and I talked for about 10 minutes. I don't think he said a word. And I just said everything wrong.
You talked for 10 minutes?
I said, do you have Netflix? And Whitney's like, huh? And Adam's like, I'm sure in his head, he was like, well, I ran one. Was, do you have Netflix? I can't wait to see your new movie, Precious Gems. That's not the name of it. I just showed my daughters and I sat and watched Happy Madison. That's the name of his production company, not the movie we watched. Hey, you want to hear a cool story about when I was in college? And he's like, huh? And I was like, when I was 22 years old, I got voted by the #1 party animal in the country.
You ever told him that whole story?
Theo, I did all of it.
Sorry, man.
I vomited. And Theo, I thought it went well. I was like, nailed it.
That's alcoholism.
Left man. Whitney's going, ka-ching, you need the closer, bring in the closer. Adam Sandler's probably going, who the fuck is this Bert Kreischer guy? Sign him to a deal. Covert, get Kreischer on the line. This guy's hot. We need him. First person to call me was Big J Okerson. And he goes, hey man, just letting you know, we're going to trash you. And I went, huh? He's like, we're on the Zoom next, and we are crying laughing. And I go, oh, what? And he goes, that Sandler interview. I go, good, huh? And he goes, good. He goes, you asked him if he had Netflix. I go, do you think he doesn't? And he goes, Bert, he has a $300 million deal at Netflix. He definitely has Netflix. I went, huh? He's like, you called his movie Precious Gems. I go, that's not the name. He goes, no, it's Uncut Gems.
So
and he's like, you named the movie Happy Madison. It's Happy Gilmore, Billy Madison, Bert. We are going, you didn't let him talk. It's the biggest movie star in the world and you didn't let him talk. And I just started going like, it was that bad? And he goes, we're going online right now. We're going to trash you. And hung up. And I went, huh? And then my buddy Mike,
Epps?
No. Does podcast with Greg Lugan. Not
Mike
Greg,
Valentine?
No. Anyway, Mike. God damn it. He does the podcast
Mike
with
Martin.
Does a podcast with Greg Fitzsimmons. They do Sunday Papers.
Mike Vecchione?
No. Anyway, he calls me and he goes, that fucking Sandler interview's epic. Like I told him, I go, have you seen my new special? My special just dropped. It's called Hey Big Boy.
You asked Sandler that?
Dude.
Awesome.
I was out of control. I was out of control. Stone sober, out of control. So this is why Spade's a cool dude, right? Unprovoked. I get a fucking, Spade sometimes voice text you.
Oh, yeah.
And he's like, Kreischer. Fucking Sandler interview is epic. And I'm like, I'm in bed the next day going, I'm gonna have a drink today. This is the fucking worst day of my life.
Yeah, this is his Xanax day.
And he goes, hey man, I talked to Sandler. He just watched your special. He fucking loved it. Dude, he loved you. You're the best. We all love you. Don't sweat it. And I was like, And like, by the way, didn't need to do that.
Right.
Didn't need to do that. Didn't need to leave that message. Didn't need to let me know, hey, don't worry about it. You didn't fuck it up that bad. And then I signed a deal with Happy Madison to do a movie.
Wow.
Yeah. So like everything worked out great. Like went to Happy Madison, pitched a movie. I think. Yeah. And then signed up to do a movie. So everything worked out fine. But like, man, that interviews, you can find it online.
Yeah, I can't wait to watch that when I get
it's
home.
Cringy.
I might even watch it in the car, dude.